What is going on, guys? It is Finkel back again. Dinkle is here. She's just taking a shower. So, she's here in spirit. But we are back on Alan Wake Remastered. I'm sorry for my absence. I was going to try to get a video before I went on my little vacation. I did not. I apologize. But we are back on our game. And I got two things to ask you. One, you ever tried the macaroni salad from Walmart? Specifically the Amish one? Because, damn! That shit kind of got a chokehold on me. That shit is good. So if you are near a Walmart, you want to try an Amish macaroni salad, try that shit out. That shit fire. And the second thing is not an ask, it's a tell. Go listen to Ethan Reagan on Spotify. His music is transcendent. It's transcendental. I know my big words. Anyway, let's get into the game instead of gaff laughing. Let me get a 1 second. Last episode, we fought a bulldozer. I'm gonna sneeze. God damn, that hurt. Okay, let's drive our truck.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours
Fair
to
enough.
get to the coal mine.
You got this, Alan. I believe in you.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
Good. Please don't tell me that was the end of the chapter. Okay, thank God.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
What? Oh, like to breathe? A drowning man will clutch at a straw. Okay. I don't know what that means necessarily, but I will believe you, Ellen. I don't know why we got
Little by little,
out of the vehicle.
I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper.
Oh my God!
Oh! Probably in jail, I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Oh, my good friend Alan, I would say that it is real. Because... Not Israel. Ugh. Sorry. Ugh. I would say that it is seeming to be very real. Ugh. Can't believe I said anything even close to that. Ugh. Free Palestine. Anyway, that was a tangent. It's really hard to control the vehicle in this game. It really just likes to... it really just likes to whip. Oh, a building. Yes. Let's go inspect it. Maybe there's goodies. But I'm stuck in a hole. I'm free.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big-shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges.
Facts.
I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, little music.
Love Pat Main. Pat Main is a homie. Pat Main will never do us wrong. Pat Main is my ride or die. No, Barry is my ride or die. But Pat Main, he's a close second. We'll swap cars just because, you know, you don't want them to be able to pick up on your trail, you know. That little... Come on, baby. Get up the hill. Get up the hill. Come on. Oh, gotta go to the porta potty. Alright. 1 second. Alright, let's see. Okay. I don't think I can get up that. Ow! Problem solved. There was no other way to fix that issue. Pat Main.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc,
I didn't hear it.
You were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Well, see,
I don't buy you.
that's strange because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You what, Pat? You pegged him?
But I think love where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How's that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Well then, that was a very introspective conversation for us to be having in this silly little gameplay. What's my 2 cents on that? The fucking car. Just gonna ignore that while I think about this introspective topic. I think that you do have a one true love. Like, I think that is true. And I think that's fair to say. But I also think that, like, you have many different soulmates in life. And a soulmate doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It can be platonic. You know, your friends, your best friends, they could be soulmates. They could be people that you connect with in a molecular level. You know, it doesn't have to be someone that, like, you're in a relationship with. So, sorry, Ellen. So whereas, yes, I do think that there is a true love and there is somebody for everybody, I think that it's nuanced. Anyway, Mott on the ferry.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Oh, sorry. Like Dinkle over there, she's the love of my life. Hands down, no doubt about it. She is my soulmate. Like that is without a doubt. Like she is the love of my life. I will marry her. Don't tell her I said that. Oh, visitor parking. Gotta park over here. Sorry, I didn't mean to break the entire fence with that.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the king at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
That's good. But, like, my friends are my soulmates, too, you know? And I think even if you drift apart from your soulmates, that doesn't change the relationship that you had with them. I mean, if it was a mutual thing or whatever, like, or if it didn't end, like, poorly, obviously. Again, it's nuance. There's always differences that are going to change the perspective that you have on that. But even the friends that I've drifted apart from, they're still my soulmates. We were friends for years. And I will always love and cherish them, even if we don't talk anymore. You know? So I think there's one true love for everybody, but there are dozens of soulmates that you encounter as life progresses. And as you grow as a person, you find new soulmates that more align with the person that you are in the time. And sometimes those soulmates develop with you. Sometimes they don't, as you keep growing as a person. And what are we if not always changing? While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls coal mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among others, worked the mines. While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made mine shafts particularly dangerous. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Track door. God, that scares me every time. Manuscript! Sarah in the radio station.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
Facts. Pat Maine always be spitting out facts. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now, many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. So that's the eruption or earthquake or whatever that swallowed the island.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me.
Gotta grab the cuck chair. Yes, sir.
The sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me.
Damn.
I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time.
Probably
never showed up.
doesn't help that you're wearing a tweed jacket in the summer heat in an abandoned building with no air conditioning or ventilation. Sorry, Alan. I'm just being a realistic person here. Probably does not help.
Wake! Where the hell are you?
Yeah!
You know where Mirror Peak is?
No!
It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked
You
around by
want to
you.
see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, dude.
Time to get to Mirror
I'm
Peak.
tired of you jerking me off. Oh shit! Fucking hell!
It was close. Maybe close.
Whoa! That startled me. I was not ready for that. That scared me.
Than ever before.
Ooh. 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 Thermos! Thermos! I'm gonna play the game in a little bit. That, took me by surprise. Whoa! Oh boy. Oh my god, Alan! Shit. I mean, for that, is that a manuscript? Manuscript! Read! Before we get taken. Thomas Zane in love with Barbara Jagger.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He
Saturation
had
all the
never
way
been a
up.
very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Anything in the back there? No. Okay. Well, back to it, my dudes. Okay. I'm scared. Ah! Whoa! Stay back, you fiends! Can I shoot that thing? Kaburf! I gotta remember how to play. Gotta remember how to play. Gotta remember what I'm doing. I have a shotgun? Yes, please. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Ow! My face. He hits me in the face with... Whoa! Protect me! What? Run, Ellen, run! Get into the cart! Idiot. Idiot dumb thing. Does he have enough brain? Hey! Hey, 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 hey. Idiot dumb brain doesn't even have a brain. Idiot dumb face. Stupid idiot. Dumb. Idiot dumb. Stupid brain. Hey, you. Oh! Idiot dumb stuck in the freaking car dumb stupid brain. Where are you gonna get me from in there? Oh, I'm so scared. Hey, idiot dumb brain, take that. Come on! Oh. Still alive down there. Take that. Psh, easy. Easy peasy. Squeeze my kneesies. Hello! Ah! F to focus. It's a fucking nader! Run!
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Dinkle is back, everybody. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Dinkle's back. I see you, you fucker. That's actually quite a lot of you. Hey, I don't like this, guys. Stay back! I fucking ran into that thing. I don't know how the hell I did that. Are you talking to him or me? Oh. Makes sense. She's feeding our gecko right now, and our gecko is kind of dumb. He's a little dense in the brain. He's not dense in his brain, he's empty in his head. He's looking at the spot where we keep his food instead of looking at the food that she's feeding him, because obviously. Not a lot of ammo for what I expect to be a big fight on the way back. Okay. Oh. Is that train car moving? Oh, it is. Oh my god, oh my god! Oh my god, there's one over there! Alan! 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 Huh? Oh my god, Alan. 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 I wish we could move with a little bit more pace, Alan. Could I have taken this vehicle the whole time? Ow! Rude. Alan! Alan! How did that thing get all the way up here? Get inside, Alan! Oh, good boy. 1 second. Danny Gonzalez uploaded a video and it won't go away. Okay, there we go. Booyah, booyah! Hey. Oh, stay the frick back, you loser. Eat my blicky. Bam, bam. I am out of blicky. Oh, look at that, more blicky. Okay, well, this is going quite well, and definitely did not almost die. Dookie dookie. Hey! 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 They are upping the spooks. I just spit. They're really upping the spooks, and I don't really appreciate that because my fragile little body hasn't been able to keep up with it. That's a cuck chair. For sure. Follow. Okay. Wayne? Wake touched by the dark presence.
Some
I'd
of the
rather
taken
it
retained
didn't.
echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Yeah, I'd rather the dark presence keep its grimy little hands off of me. Who pooped on the ground? Oh my god! I'm good. It's all good. I'm safe. My mom just sneezed. I'm gonna sneeze.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Yeah. You know, I would agree with you there, Alan. I don't believe flashbangs are part of electric company equipment. Very astute, my friend. Who pooped on the rail car? Who pooped on the floor next to the rail car? Someone can't hold in their bowels. Or their bowel movements. I don't think someone's bowels have fallen out, but I think that someone cannot control their bowel movement. I don't think I need to destroy all of those, honestly. Well, that's ominous. Yeah, why don't you guys just keep on... Hey, how about you get the fuck out of the way? It's not your turn. God. These guys are so fucking greedy to be murdered. By me. And then wait. Oh, that's a lot of them, actually. You know what? Yeah. How about the best thing? You guys want to survive now? Okay. You want to survive 3 shots? Yeah. Bam. Absolutely flabberred. Can I get some light? A little save point, mayhaps? Oh, pick up the manuscript. Thank you, Alan. Wake and Barry in the cell.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Thanks, honey. I think I'm allergic to Agent Nightingale. He's making me sneeze. Ah, bird! Okay, well, we'll get to that light in a second. We gotta see what's up here. Oh, they can't. Oh. Yeah, they're definitely safe. Bang, 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 bang. I don't like the breathing in there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Guys. I have 5 flashbangs. Eat one of them. Nerds. Okay, well, let's get to that light. Alzheimer's! Oh my god. Oh my god, Alan, please. Alan, no! We gotta work together better here, Alan. Alan, again, Alan. Alan. This should not be this hard of a thermos to grab, Alan. See, Alan? Was it that hard, Alan? No, it was not. It was not that hard. Thank God we didn't die doing that. That would have been embarrassing. Okie dokie. Well, I am going to end this episode here. I don't know why I'm starting every word like this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, and tell me how your day was in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye! It is 10 o'clock at night. My neighbors hate me. Okay, bye!